Hi, my voice will be a little inaudible because of the cold that I have, but I'll try to talk as loud as possible. So I've not been able to do any chanting or any meditation for a few days because of this cold, fever, and all of these things. And then today I thought that no, let me just do something. Okay, I was I wanted to harness into some power. Okay, so I started chanting. While I'm in the middle of my chant, it was becoming very difficult because my nose was clogged, and I had this urgent feel that no, let me just stop right away and just go get some steam and feel better, and then I do it. And I had this intense voice from inside that told me that relax. And the moment I started letting go, started relaxing, I sort of started getting okay with the physical challenges that I was facing during that chanting. Then, what I did was instead of chanting out loud, I started chanting in my mind. When I was doing that, when I took that I could took cognizance of the fact that no, right now I need to relax. I need to dissociate myself with the physical ailment that I was having. The moment I came into that being and that realization, you won't believe my it felt as if my nose blockage was gone. It felt that I had no challenge. I had no physical ailment for that matter. And it was very I typically see violet color. Today, very beautifully, I was seeing green and yellow colors. And green and yellow color is mostly associated with, your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. It's like that is the zone of the health and the vitality. And I could feel so much of energy around me, inside me, and it was as if the power to heal myself or the power to feel okay was like a matter of mind. It is amazing. I have each time I go into my practices or my meditative experiences, each experience is so unique in itself that I feel the strong urge to tell people that please take on this journey of self discovery. Please take on this journey of internal healing or finding your answers from inside. We are so much outwardly focused that we are trying to find answers from the outside. We are trying to find all the healing from the outside, all the validation from the outside. But at the end of the day, your there's this beautiful word, your I think panacea is the word, right? Like that ultimate medicine. Like medicine not for a physical, but your ultimate answer to everything is inside you. Like you are the cosmos. You are we all are, how should I say, we are all are that part of that cosmos. And yet in the state of forgetfulness we languish. It was amazing. But the funny part was, as I came out of the meditation, I again realized, oh, my nose is blocked. Oh, I'm not feeling well. But that period, I was taken like, it was like it was a very different experience. I didn't feel the physical pain or the ailment that I was going through. That's one bit of information that I wanted to give, that any of our physical ailment, we have an intense energy and ability inside us to heal ourselves. And I wish, these kind of views become very popular among people, right? So tap into your internal strength even to heal yourself. Number one. Number two, uh, today what was happening is, like I said, that when you're physically not well, there is very big amount of negativity surrounding you, right? physically feeling well is very important, but sometimes when you're not doing well, you're very negative and very restless also, right? I've not been able to do any of my practice for the last couple of days, so I've been very restless also, and I feel that my mind is not capable of really harnessing those insights, and without those insights, I mean, each day becomes very mundane and very banal, uh, without those beautiful insights that come from meditation, it's boring, right? So I crave for those experiences now. And when there is a long gap of when I'm not doing it, I feel back to my original, like my past self. I don't like it. I mean, of course I have healthy respect for that version of mine, but that version has faded away. I mean, without the intuitive journey, without the knowledge that we get by looking inside us, each day becomes very boring. Really, once you get a hang of it, once you start liking it, there's nothing like it, right? And then what happens is, generally why we do Shiv chanting and then we do Shakti chanting, is that Shakti is power, Shakti is energy, right? But that energy and power should come from a very safe space. There are many things to do in life, right? There are many actions that one can take, but when you take that action, that should come from a place of security, of you feeling very secured, very grounded, very calm. And that is why Shiv chanting should be done. First you do Shiv chanting, first you like, that's what I do. Then first you ground yourself. All your insecurities, all your limitations goes away when you do Shiv chanting. And you're like, आप अपने दिमाग को एकाग्र कर लेते हो. And then you do the Shakti chanting. Then what happens is that from that place of calmness and quietness, you are trying to think what action needs to be taken. That is how the sequence of chanting should happen. And when the two powers come together, you feel very complete in yourself, right? Happy Monday. Do your prayers, do your nam jap, do your chanting, do your meditation, and the more you try to look within yourself, the more knowledge, wisdom, courage, and you get to, how should I say, sometimes it becomes so difficult to explain what you feel in spirituality, but you get to sort of fly in deeper cosmic energy. Try to get a hang of it. Experience these things. And let me know in the comments, like, how does it make you feel? How does your spiritual practices make you feel? And let's take these conversations forward. Bye. Take care.